Hello and welcome to another episode of Feel Good with Helper, where we explore the art and science of living your best life. Today, we are diving deep into a fascinating and universally relevant topic: the science of happiness. What if I told you that happiness isn't just a feeling or just a fleeting emotion or a lucky accident, but something we can actively cultivate through small, intentional habits? Stick around because by the end of this episode, you'll have actionable steps to bring more joy into your life, no matter where you are starting from. Okay, first, let's define happiness. It's not just about feeling good in the moment, like when you're eating your favorite ice cream or binging a great show. True happiness, what scientists call quote unquote subjective well being, is about a deeper sense of contentment and life satisfaction. The science tells us that happiness isn't 100% determined by external circumstances. Dr. Sona Limbormersky, a leading researcher in positive psychology, says that about 50% of our happiness is influenced by genetics, 10% by circumstances, and 40% by intentional activities, the things we choose to do every day. That's what we're focusing on today, the 40% you can control. So, what happens in the brain when we are happy? Happiness is closely linked to the release of certain chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. They are your brain's feel-good messengers. But here's the cool part. You don't need a huge life event to trigger them. Small, simple actions can do the job. For example, dopamine is often called the reward chemical. You can boost it by celebrating small wins. Did you cross something off your to-do list today? That's a dopamine hit right there. The second one is serotonin. Serotonin is linked to feelings of calm and contentment. Spending time in sunlight or practicing gratitude can increase it, or even writing a gratitude journal every morning would do the job. Oxytocin is the bonding chemical. A warm hug or even a meaningful conversation can release it. Isn't it amazing how our biology equips us to create happiness from within? Now, let's get to the practical stuff. What are the proven habits that can increase your happiness? Let's talk about some that are actually backed by science. The first one that we would talk about today is practicing gratitude. Research shows that writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day can significantly boost happiness. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. So if you do not already own a gratitude journal, what I want you to do today is go to your nearest dollar store and grab that gratitude journal and just start writing 3 or 5 small things every morning that you're grateful for. It could be something as small as access to clean air, or something as big as having meaningful relationships in your life. The second one would be building strong connections. Harvard's longest running study on happiness found that quality relationships are the strongest predictor of happiness and longevity. So invest time in deepening your relationships, whether it's with family, friends, or even colleagues. The next one would be engaging in act of kindness. Helping others release oxytocin and fosters a sense of purpose. It can be as simple as complimenting someone or buying a coffee for a stranger. And the next one is exercising. Exercise isn't just good for your body, it's a game changer for your mood. Even a 10-minute walk can boost endorphins and reduce stress. So next time you're feeling stressed out and you're feeling like you want to just pull your hair out, just put on your shoes, put on some good music, and go out for a walk, even for 5 minutes, and it will do magic. Mindfulness and meditation is another important one. Practices like mindfulness meditation have been shown to rewire the brain for greater focus and emotional resilience. The next one that is sort of deep but important, it's pursuing meaning. Happiness isn't just about pleasure, right? It's also about meaning. Find activities that align with your values, whether it's volunteering, creative pursuits, or advancing a cause you care about. Having something in life that is deeply meaningful to you and you're taking action towards it would definitely make you much more happier than you are today. Now let's talk about the roadblocks, right? Like, what are some of the biggest barriers? Why is it sometimes so hard to feel happy and you feel like you're stuck in a rut? Um, the first one is comparison trap. Social media often feels the urge to compare ourselves to others, but remember, you're seeing their highlight reel, not their full story. Another one is negativity bias. Our brains are wired to focus on threats and problems. Counter this by consciously looking for positive moments, no matter how small. Overscheduling. Being busy doesn't equal being fulfilled. And this one hits home. Make space for rest and things that genuinely bring you joy. It doesn't mean that if you are like so busy all the time, it means that you're being equally fulfilled, right? Okay, before we wrap up, let's create your happiness toolkit. Here's a quick exercise. Write down one thing you're grateful for. Commit to one small act of kindness you will do today. It could be as simple as complimenting someone. And next one, identify one person you will connect with meaningfully this week. Simple, right? But these small steps add up to big changes over time. Happiness isn't a destination, it's a practice. It's built one moment, one habit, and one connection at a time. And the best part, it's contagious. When you work on your own happiness, you naturally spread joy to those around you. If you found this episode helpful, share it with someone who could use a little extra happiness today. And don't forget to subscribe to Feel Good with Helper for some more episodes that inspire and empower. Until next time, remember, happiness is closer than you think. Take care. Bye.